How bad would you say the food is in prison?
Terrible. To the point that if you know about special diet, right, dudes do everything they can to get on special diet, or they bust plays to get food out the mess hall, or they just don't go to the mess hall at all, right? Food terrible, bro. Like, it's not real food. It's soybean. It's disgusting. It's chilled. It's frozen. It's disgusting. Or
I've had people tell me never eat soup in prison because like once you like to start to dig through there, like you might find like the roach legs and stuff like that, or like it's like a big old pot, people talking while they like spit and mixing it and stuff. They said like it's real bad.
That's interesting. I never experienced that, but I won't be surprised. It's definitely a dirty world, bro.
But then like the food that you can get in commissary is not necessarily healthy either though.
Facts. So you got to rely on packages from the streets, right? Or fresh produce from the mess hall, right? Like there's ways you could kind of, curate your meal, but that costs money. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, my bro China Mac, right? He did a video showing like how people cook in prison. Like, like special types of food, like people making the Jack Mac or these different like recipes, crumpling up the chips.
That's
and
my
like
bro
bread
right there. He cooked for me for a couple of times. That's the bro right there. He get busy too on the stove.
Yeah. It's crazy like how creative you can get and work with what you have, right? It forces you to do that because of your limited resources.
Facts. You got to learn. You become creative. That's 100.
So 2018, you end up coming home. What is the first thing you do when you get out?
First thing I do, my bros came to pick me up with my family. I got a video on my Instagram. We end up going to the diner. It's funny. I was like, I want a steak and eggs. Don't know why. I was like, y'all want steak and eggs.
That's the first meal that you want.
Yeah. See, let's go to the diner. They took me to the diner. They was like, why you want to go to a diner? I was very controlling. Like, I want a diner. Take me to the diner. I don't care about none of that fancy shit. And we went to a diner, bro. Had steak and eggs. And
what was that feeling like eating that for the first time?
I felt special because my bros is there. Like a lot of people came to see me on the come out, right? And we just did, man. And like, I'm also just watching, right? So, and now we ate. I took off the boxes I had put on some fresh clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shit was dope.
Did you feel like any anxiety now being out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like inside, it's like you constantly kind of like on watch time, right? Making sure.
Yeah, like after so much time, a lot of people experience like anxiety in different spaces, different places with different people. The anxiety of just having to like get your shit together. Like, you know what I'm saying? That pressure. Like, how am I going to do out here, right? Like, there's a pressure on yourself of how am I going to do out here? Because then in my world, meaning the brothers that graduated, they came out of this college program, some of them doing good, 6-figure jobs. They already got a car. So you start to like, wait, am I going to be like him? And you start to compare yourself and then you put pressure on yourself. And that ultimately led to what happened to me in terms of how I was moving so fast. But yeah, 100%. I'm in different spaces. I'm anxiety ridden in the barbershop, getting a haircut. Dude come in with a hoodie on. I hop up. I'm a little uncomfortable, not sure who he is. Like, you very on alert, right? Because you just don't know what's going on, right? So anxiety's kicking you from all different directions.
Did you end up going to see, some female friends like real quick after you got out?
For sure. The very first night, first night. I had a good situation. Word.
So you're on parole for 3.5 years, right? During that time, what was that like? Being on parole, like how did you feel when it was finally over?
Well, by the time it was over, it felt regular because at the time COVID was involved and stuff. So I didn't feel like I was on parole. I had a good PO, and even when they transitioned her, I had a good PO. Like, I didn't have to turn myself in. I mean, I didn't have to go in. Mind you, when I came home, I was so focused. I was applying to a master's program. I'm in this program. I got this job. They like, oh, we ain't got to worry about this kid. Like, he's good. So I didn't even feel the pressures of parole. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else did. That's just a fact, right? Like some people got to report every week. I was good. At one point, I was just, they'll call me in, you good, you home, everything good. All right, cool, boom. So by the time I was off, it was a celebration because of the fact that I'm off papers, but it wasn't like I felt any different.
Right, right.